All right, so welcome back. This is the continuation of the video we did earlier on, and I stopped at the place where I said I'm actually going to go further with HDR after editing. So let's just do a little recap, and then I show you how I got to the last step of the HDR step. So first of all, before I start some editing, I like using the HDR to see how the photo should be like. But let's see this one. I actually adjusted this photo. I knew I've already done that video. Is on the channel. So we got to this one with capture one, and then I did some a lot of frequency separation. This one, frequency separation, and then I doubled the layer to give it more this texture layer. I just click Ctrl J and gave me this one. Then I masked it and removed it out, and I made it appear on where I actually want to see it. So let me see, maybe it's going to be visible. Yeah, it's actually visible, so you can see. Let me zoom closer to the eye. So this is before. You can see some little changes. If I increase it, you are going to see what I'm talking about. So just a little bit skin texture and 64%. So this one is just dodging and burning, I guess. Yes, dodging and burning. And then I added some exposure to bring the life out of the image just a little bit. And then this one, color balance, you can actually leave it like this, but I added some color balance. Might as well, you can still reduce it, but let's just stay with what we did. A little bit vibrance, you can actually notice it, but it's actually there. So we came up with this image, and then I added another exposure to bring it up. Then I know, oh yeah, we need something to bring it all up. So just like so, to bring it all the way up. So this combination of these two is this one, layer 3. So that's what we have. So I'm going to click this one, then I'm going to go to image adjustment, HDR. I keep pressing enter when it gets to HDR tuning. So it's going to flatten the image. So we're flattening the image. So start like this. This is too exposed. So 0. Bring this one down to 0. Now we have left with this. So we zoom in. Let's increase the strength first of all. So I want it focused on the edge. So the radius, I'm just going to increase and decrease just where it's actually focused on the highlight alone. So somewhere around there. The edge, I'm just going to bring it back just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to leave it just at 40. Yeah, 40. Then yeah, this is where we need to correct. So let's bring down the highlight, just not too much, 6, to where we see the image is not actually blown out. So -10. I'm also going to decrease the exposure just like so. Okay, so increase the details not too much, by 5 or 8. Let's say 5. Okay, so I won't press enter again. Keep pressing enter. Just going to increase the shadow just a little bit, +6. Vibrance, I'm going to increase it just to 20 something. So we have this, and then decrease the saturation by 1, -1. Okay, I'm just going to leave the saturation, then vibrance like that. Okay, so let's leave it at 20 something. So let's see, we need to still adjust that on the highlight. So I'm going to bring the exposure down. No, bring it down, the exposure. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at -5. Bring down the highlight just a little bit, 19. Bring it up a little bit. Yeah, so somewhere there. I'm going to leave it at -14. Okay, so the gamma, -14. I didn't say 14. Minus, oh come on, -14. Okay, so somewhere there. Gamma, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm focusing more on the highlight, so like this, just like this. Exposure, should we? Just a tiny one. No, it's too much. Just leave it at 0. Just leave it at 0. So this is what I did. Also the strength, I came back to focus the strength more on the subject. So increasing the radius, we make it focus more on the subject, just like so. Now we have expose part again. So you are going to decrease the highlight just where you feel is actually, right. So still too bright for me. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, down a little bit. So 15, yeah, 16. Okay, let's leave it at 17. Let's see if we can bring this 17 up. Now I'm going to touch the slider, then I'm going to bring it down. Okay, so left with that. Saturation, no. I'm going to click this, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Okay, so that was how I got the image. Refine edge, you can just keep turning, but it's actually there already. So before we have this, and then after we have this. Boom, you can see we have this before, then after we have this. So just a little bit with HDR correction, we were able to get far. So again, you can zoom out and see we have this, and then now we have this with HDR image, and then boom, click on OK, and we are good to go. Good to go. All right, so that's how I achieved the effect of with the HDR, with the HDR. So once again, thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you like the video, share. If you like what we share, turn on the notification button and click on the notification button to get more updates. So thank you, stay care. Once again, welcome to ASAS. One love.